everybody, it's you-know-who, and welcome back to Make a Million Comics. Sorry it's been so long since the last video. I've been overwhelmed with stuff lately, so I haven't had a chance to sit down and record a video properly. So I'm sorry for keeping you guys waiting so long, but I'm here now, so let's get started. Now, the last video, we were discussing the 68 characters that were revealed to be in the Marvel Avengers Infinity War movie. But today, I decided instead of just flushing out all the next couple of videos on talking about the 68 characters, I decided to go down a different topic, more specifically a different universe, and start covering some DC stuff. Because I know there's a lot of DC fanatics out there looking to see some new info on all of the DC movies and TV shows and stuff that are coming out in the fall. So I decided to do this next topic on DC, most specifically one of my favorite shows that has just come out on the CW. And can any of you guys guess what that is? Well, I mean, I guess you probably already know because the title of this video is that. So yeah, The Flash. The Flash is one of my favorite shows that has come on the CW right now. I mean, Supergirl's awesome, Arrow's awesome, Legends is awesome, but I think Flash is my favorite show on the CW right now, and he's also one of my favorite characters in the DC universe, so I figured, why not cover Flash? I mean, the internet is pretty much exploding about that already, since the last episode of Season 2 has had everybody confused and pissed off. So I figured, what better show to talk about than The Flash? So, what's up? Why not? I mean, I got nothing else better to do in my life. So, as you all know, at the ending of Season 2 of The Flash, Barry went up against Zoom. Now, near the end of that fight, we saw, after Barry won, we saw that the time raids came in and took Zoom away. What we also see, which was something that most people probably didn't notice, I'm betting a lot of people did notice it, but some people probably didn't notice that when the time raids got a hold of Zoom, they started changing him up, and yeah, his face was all deteriorated and stuff, but we also saw some different changes on Zoom. What most of us didn't realize was that Zoom had just become one of the craziest villains in the DC universe. He had just become the Black Flash, who we all know from the comics is the dead version of Barry Allen. So did the Flash just introduce the Black Flash? Or as he's called in the comics, the Black Racer? Barry just finished taking on the Reverse Flash and Zoom. Now he may potentially have to take on the Black Racer in Season 3. That's just great on Barry's behalf. So now that we know that about the Black Racer and Zoom, we can kind of put that aside and start talking about Flashpoint and how that's going to make an impact on Season 3 of The Flash. So what is Flashpoint? Flashpoint is basically an event that happened in the comics where the Flash ran back in time to save his mother from the Reverse Flash, and in doing so ended up altering reality. Now in this comic, he was part of the Justice League. So when this happened, the Justice League was kind of messed up. Their storylines was all messed up. Like Superman ended up, well, he fell from Krypton and landed on Earth, only he wasn't found by the Kents this time around. He was taken in by Cadmus Labs and kept there for over 20 years, which was crazy, so he was never exposed to the sun and never got his abilities. While Batman's story, instead of his parents being gunned down, he was the one that was gunned down and his dad became Batman, which was insane. And a lot of other crazy stuff happened. Cyborg's story was still normal, but everybody else was kind of just all over the place. Wonder Woman was married to Aquaman and everything was all crazy. It was even made into a movie sometime later called Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox, which sort of followed the same storyline as the comics. So if you think back to the comics, you remember that Flash ran back in time to save his mother because she was killed by Reverse Flash. in this scenario, Flash ran back in time to save both his mom and his father because his father was killed by Zoom. Now, Zoom was pretty much the setup for the Flashpoint paradox ever since he first showed up in the beginning of Season 2. So the way they did it was having Zoom play out as the villain in Season 2, and then they made his costume kind of resemble the Black Racer's costume, so that at the end of the season, when he was finally defeated, and they bring the Time Wraiths in, who are also in the comics as well, they changed him up to make him look like the Black Racer, so that Barry would have a reason to run back in time because Zoom killed his father. So, and they needed to bring in another speedster, so they managed to both give Zoom a way to run back in time to save his mother and father, and bring in another speedster, which is probably going to make an impact in Season 3. And I think that's pretty clever. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that? I think it's pretty cool how they did that, and they tricked everybody since the beginning of Season 2 of Flash. Now that we understand more of what the Flashpoint paradox is and what it has to do with Season 3, we have a lot more insight on what to expect when the Flash hits TV again this fall. We also know that there's going to be a lot more changes, not just from Barry, but from his friends, colleagues, his own family, and even some of his villains. A lot of stuff is going to change when Flashpoint Paradox hits TV in fall, but at least we know now a lot of the events and occurrences that might happen that we can expect when Flash comes back. Okay, well, that does it for this video of the Flash review / fan talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got a lot of information out of this. I hope you have a lot more insight of what to expect when Season 3 of the Flash hits again. I hope some of this information that I gave you guys was accurate. Most of all, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me some feedback on what you think. Tell me if some of the stuff I said was wrong. If you think some of the stuff I said about Flashpoint was off or different from what you believe, just let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please click the annotations at the end if you want to see some more amazing people doing videos like me. Or if you want to see some more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll definitely put out some more videos for you guys to see in the future. But thank you guys